Hi everyone, welcome to this video about the April 2020 release updates for Bold BI Enterprise and Bold BI Embedded. I'm excited to announce that our latest release brings several interesting features, enhancements, and improvements to provide a better experience when working with Bold BI dashboards. To download the latest versions of Bold BI, click the profile icon from the Bold BI site. This will redirect you to your account page, where you can get the latest version of Bold BI Enterprise and Embedded Edition. If you are new to Bold BI Enterprise Edition, go to Bold BI's website, click Explore Enterprise BI, and get a trial version by clicking Download Trial. Similarly, new users can download a Bold BI Embedded Edition by going to the account registration page. Now let's look into the release features one by one. We have included 3 more widgets for creating dashboards. First is the text widget. You can replace the existing label widget with one that has rich text editing features such as fonts, paragraphs, links, tables, and embedded code. Second is the Spline Area Chart widget, which is an alternative for the Area Chart widget. It has smooth curves connecting data points instead of straight lines. And third is the Period Over Period, which allows you to compare 2 different date ranges in a chart. Next, we included a few more data connectors to connect data from these sources to create an interactive dashboard. Bold BI can now connect with Amazon Relational Database Service, with any of its database engines, Amazon Aurora, with MySQL or PostgreSQL, or with PostgreSQL, MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle Database, and SQL Server. Also, Google Ads, ProofHub, Gmail, and RavenDB can be connected. We also support Open Query Mode for SQL Server stored procedures to execute queries. This mode is not applicable to Azure SQL Database, other than managed instances, or to Azure Synapse Analytics SQL Data Warehouse. We now support Live Mode for Web API data connectors. In previous releases, we moved data to an intermediate data store. Now, it is not mandatory to configure an intermediate data store for data processing that takes place in cached mode. Bold BI now supports configuring a custom widget that can be any user-defined JavaScript component, Syncfusion EJ component, or D3 component. We added support for dashboard parameters to define them based on a literal, list, or data source, and use them for dynamic query of REST API endpoints in a web data source, SQL-type databases in code view, or calculated field expressions. We also added support to preview data directly from a data sources listing view in the Bold BI server. Widgets from other dashboards can now be reused. Instead of creating them from scratch, you can import an already created widget along with its bound data connection from an existing dashboard into a new dashboard. Next, we have included support for tab dashboards, which organize multiple dashboards related to the same category in the same space. We implemented row-level security that can configure user filters based on login emails and full names to restrict data access at the data source modeling level. This release offers new JavaScript SDK, a native client-side component for embedding dashboards into your website or web application. The SDK also includes embedded APIs for passing filters as parameters to the dashboard URL. Theming is also included, along with other features. We also added a new pinboard feature, allowing you to pin widgets from different dashboards. Pin visualization widgets from any of your dashboards into a pinboard comprising of 1-column, 2-column, and 3-column layouts. You can have more than one pinboard and set one as the default. A dashboard setting has been added to define a filtered view as the default view. So opening that dashboard anytime will render the set default view. An automatic save option has been added to enable you to automatically save any changes in a dashboard that incur with dynamic user interactions. The last enhancement we'll talk about is improved usability for Asana and Infusionsoft data connectors. This improvement lets you generate URLs based on a chosen endpoint. In this video, we explored in detail the features, enhancements, and improvements for Bold BI Enterprise and Bold BI Embedded version 3.2. Please leave a comment if you need any clarification or if there are any additional features you'd like to see in Bold BI. Thanks for watching.